If you are mining Hamster Kombat, I think this video is what you need to watch because eventually you are going to sell your Hamster Kombat token. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Slick, and what we do here is teach on how to make money in the little way we can. So if you are new here, kindly hit on the subscribe button below and also turn on the notification bell to get notified when I drop other videos on this particular channel. So thank you so much, and without wasting too much of your time, let's head over to Hamster Kombat and how to sell Hamster Kombat, like I said. Okay, let's start from here. Like I said, Hamster Kombat token has finally launched the pre-sale on KuCoin. Let me show you on KuCoin right there. You can see it on your screen right there. This is KuCoin, and if you come over to pre-sale right here, you can see pre-sale. It is right here, pre-market sale. So just click on pre-market sales, and once it's open, you are going to see HMSTR. HMSTR means Hamster Kombat token. So if you switch over to HMSTR, here is the market sales. Here, the road pre-market sales is an over-the-counter OTC trading platform exclusively for trading new tokens before official launch. Buyers and sellers can set price quotes and match trades to secure their desired price and liquidity advances. So what this means is that before Hamster token gets launched, gets listed on KuCoin and other exchanges, the pre-market sales has already started. They did a pre-market sales about 3 or 4 days ago. Another pre-market sale is coming on the 20th of this month, which is 20th of June. So now let me tell you what pre-market sales is. Buyers and seller comes together and say, okay, I want to sell my token that I have on Hamster Kombat, and or a buyer saying I want to buy a token on Hamster Kombat. So eventually when this token is listed, you can supply me and I can supply you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So let me put it in a simple analogy right now. I, as a seller of Hamster Kombat token, I can say I want to sell about 50,000 token that I have on Hamster Kombat, and a token I want to value it at 0.001, which is what was being traded. So a token was valued at 0.001. So now I want to sell 50,000. When Hamster token got listed, I already know that I have someone that wants to buy my Hamster Kombat token instead of looking for a buyer or probably looking for a seller or probably swapping it. Yes, because you don't know what price is going to officially be when it gets listed. So right now, let's do this simple analogy, and I'm going to use 2 examples. Hamster Kombat said our profit per hour is what really matters, that our token balance does not really matter. So let's do simple analogy on that. So you can see right here, it says highest bid is 0.001 USDT. That is what they bid on one Hamster Kombat token. So now let's go over to our Hamster Kombat right now. This is my Hamster Kombat. I have 90 million coin right here. We are going to use 2 approach. We are going to use the coin balance and we are going to use profit per hour. So right now I have 90 million coin on my Hamster Kombat, which is the total balance. And here, let's calculate it right now on the calculator on Hamster Kombat. So let's calculate it. 0.001 times I have how many million? 90 million. So times 90 million coin. 90 million. This is 90 million. So right now, this is 90,000 US dollars that I am having. So let me just tell you categorically that Hamster Kombat is not going to use your coin balance. If the value one token as $0.001 and I have 90 million coin, that means I'm going to collect 90,000 US dollar. Do you know how much 90,000 US dollar is? So now that is why I'm saying Hamster Kombat is not going to use our coin balance, which is this. Some people have about 100,000, 200,000 coin. So now let's use this second approach. I have 671 profits per hour. Let's say I want to calculate this into the coin balance that Hamster Kombat is actually going to use. So 671,000 profits per hour. So let's go with this approach. 671,000 profits per hour times 0.001, which a token is. So this is just 671 US dollars. 671 US. I think this is what Hamster Kombat is actually going to use. So right now, let's say I have 671 US dollar with this particular 671 profit per hour that I have. So I think this is what Hamster Kombat is actually going to use. So what I am thinking is eventually when this coin get listed, it might actually not be valued at 0.0001. It might actually be valued at 0.0001 instead of 0.001. It might be valued at 0.0001 because when it eventually get listed, the value might actually reduce. So right now, I can go on Hamster Kombat on KuCoin and make a sale when the pre-market sales open on the 20th, because it is written here that on the 20th of this month the pre-sale market is going to open. So I can come here and sell that. I want to sell 600,000 Hamster Kombat token at 0.001 USDT. So when a buyer matches my order, when Hamster Kombat eventually get listed, even if Hamster Kombat value get devalued, the rates get devalued on exchange, I am going to know that I have secured a market offer at 0.001. That is what the pre-market sale is all about. That is what the pre-market sales is all about. I hope you understand the analogy and analysis I'm trying to give. Right now on the pre-market sales is 0.001. That is one token of Hamster Kombat. And now we have 90 million on my coin balance right here. 90 million times 0.001 gives me 90,000 US dollar. Hamster Kombat cannot pay you this amount just for tapping, just for task. $90,000. Even someone working in a kind of big firm doesn't collect $90,000. So Hamster Kombat is not going to use our coin balance. Rule that out of it. Remove it out of it. Hamster Kombat is not going to use our coin balance for anything because a coin of Hamster Kombat is valued at 0.001 in the pre-market sales. So you want Hamster Kombat to give you this? No. Hamster Kombat is actually going to use the profit per hour, which is 6. Regardless of what profit per hour you have, I'm using mine as an example. I have 671,000 times 0.001. This is just 671 US dollars. So what I'm telling you right now is that when Hamster Kombat get listed, the value is going to reduce. Even though I have 671,000 profit per hour right now, times 0.00 instead of 0.001, it might actually be 0.00001. Do you see what I'm trying to say? If it is like this, I have just $6. So that is why you need to upgrade this profit per hour to be able to favor you even when Hamster Kombat get listed, or you can participate in the pre-market sale. Either of the two. Actually, you might participate in the pre-market sales and at the rate of 0.001 US dollar per Hamster Kombat token, and when Hamster Kombat get listed, the rate might actually increase to 0.1. That is just 1 cent. So that means if you have participated in the pre-market sales, you are not going to lose because you might actually cancel the order or probably fulfill the order if it actually pays you. So now, what I'm trying to tell you now is that pre-market sales of Hamster Kombat has opened already, and the kickstart is going to come up on the 28th of this month, and you can participate in the pre-market sales. You can bid for it if you want to buy this token or you want to sell this token, but you are going to make sure that you have the equivalent amount of US dollar you needed on your KuCoin. Let's say I want to buy 50,000 Hamster Kombat token on the pre-market sales, and it's valued at 0.001. So that is about just 50 USDT or US dollar. You are going to have that exact 50 US dollar on your KuCoin account that is going to be a collateral for the buyer and also the seller. There is going to be a collateral on it. So that is how the pre-market sales works. works. So you can participate in it or wait for Hamster Kombat to get listed officially. So when Hamster Kombat get listed officially, the value might actually be different. Right now on the pre-market say it is 0.001, but when it get listed, it might actually increase or reduce. So that is my approach. Now my advice is you can as well just increase your profits per hour by participating in the daily task and buying of cards. So that is it, and that is all about Hamster Kombat right now. So you have your decision to make on Hamster Kombat right now. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you benefit something from this analysis and analogy. So thank you for watching my video once again, and I'm going to see you later in another video. If you find this video helpful, give a subscribe to this channel and watch out for more Hamster Kombat video, and I'll be saying bye for now.